Good morning and welcome back. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there are some robins that are very upset. Maple. And that's because we just disturbed the fledglings. There was two left that just flew out this morning. They flew right over me. One of them, and the Phoebe. My goodness, the Phoebe is definitely part of the squad, which is really cool. But I'm pretty sure that little bobling. Oh yeah, there he is. There he is. That's the last one, I believe, out of the nest. One of them flew from the nest up here all the way out over towards that birch tree. And these robins are not happy that we're close, so we are gonna get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. Come on, pups. Respect the bobbins. Let them grab their fledgling. I was worried about the rain a little bit, and I was thinking I should put it in a sheltered position, but the parents are right there. They see it. It's not raining hard. He's fully feathered. I think he'll do all right. We'll just come and take a look at the chickens, see how they're doing. Hello, Chook. Floopy Chook, how's it going? Check the rain buckets here, make sure there's none of those in these. Yeah, my little fledglings are looking pretty good. Hey, Bobs. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. We'll check the inside of the coop, open up this door for them, which I like doing during the day. They don't need it, but it's another way in and out. And I can see if anybody's having some trouble in the morning, which does happen from time to time. There you go, Floopy. Check eggs. Nice. 4 eggs, that's about what we get. It's a pretty interesting one. I'm just knocking off some shredded paper and cardboard, which makes a nice nesting box material if you don't have shavings. The only con that I have with that is that it soaks up a lot of water and it holds it. It doesn't dry very quickly. So we'll take these. Put them in the pocket. Hopefully none of them break. I usually have pretty good luck. They have thick shells. And why don't we do a little check-in on the black soldier fly bin. See how that's going. Hello, chickens. Yes, I see you. You're a wet chicken. Not so much a wet chicken, but I see at least 2 wet chickens here. Hello, Chooks. Can I get by, please? Thank you. Oh, hello. You're gonna give me a little squat so I can get a pat? Thank you, Chook. Very nice. Okay. Alright, you're wet. You don't want me to get the water into your feathers. I got you. Yeah. So, yesterday... Oh, I can actually already see action. So, since I switched the chickens and the chooks, or the Cheeps and the chooks onto the same feed, I had to get a all flock grower feed instead of using my medicated chick starter and my layer pellet feed. So what I was doing for the chickens here was fermenting the layer pellet feed and bringing out a fermented slop every day, which You know, it wasn't their favorite, I don't think, but they still ate it and enjoyed their time eating it. But in comparison to some of the other feed options that we have right now, it was not preferred. So it wasn't getting eaten, and I needed to do something with it because it was starting to smell real bad. And then I thought to myself, what do you do with things that smell real bad? And the answer was a resounding black soldier fly larva bin. And you can see, oh yeah, there's some good action in there. And these chickens are actually, I gave them a taste yesterday, fishing out some of this stuff. They absolutely. I had a skosh on there, but I think I messed it up. It's pretty hard to use this utensil. This is not a great utensil. Oh, there we go. You can see they love that. So definitely a good conversion in that aspect of converting something that they weren't so excited to eat into something that they are chomping at the bit for. Give this a little stir, see what's going on in here. It's also a cold, rainy day, so I'm not surprised that they're not super active today. I'll put that back. Cover this back up. Try to retain their heat, keep the water out, keep the chickens out. Check the bin. Still don't see any deposits. How this design works, actually, I realized I didn't go into that at all, is there's a bunch of holes in the bottom of this bin, and I started with a cracked bin. As you can see, there's some cracks in the corner. So I couldn't really use this for a lot of other stuff. So I took these old fence boards and tied them up with a wire and stuck them in there. And the idea here is that the black soldier fly will feed until they are ready to pupate. And when they're ready to pupate, they want to get out of their food source and into a soil. So they can tell that this is a food source and not soil. And their natural instinct is to climb uphill out of the food source. So by putting in a ramp here and a bucket underneath, theoretically they should crawl right up out of here and into this bucket. And then I can have a self-harvesting soldier fly situation to feed to these little guys and to these not so little guys. They're all girls, but you know what I mean. These fellas, fellets, these pullets. I'm not sure what to call them, to be correct, but I call them Cheeps and Chooks. My distinguishing factor there for what separates a cheap from a chook is the sound they make. So you guys can hear the Cheeps are cheeping, and the Chooks make their chook sound. So when the Cheeps start chooking, they're no longer Cheeps. Hi, Cheep. How's it hanging? Can I scoop ya? Are you gonna let me scoop ya? Hi. Awesome. That's a nice bird. That's a nice little bird. Okay. Oh, all right. I know you want your feet supported. There we go. Nice, Cheep. There's a nice one over there too. They're fun to have around. You know, I think the entertainment value of the Cheeps and the Chooks, for that matter, is underreported, because I have a great time just watching them do their thing. And you can't tell me that's not a good-looking Cheep. That started as a little fucking egg that looked like an egg with wings. But yeah, nice creatures. Not really much of a plan for this video. Just kind of wanted to come out here and document a couple of things. It started with the robins. We end with the black soldier fly. and the Cheeps. And I think that's all right. Yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.